Hello and welcome to Twin Bets. I am your host, the Doctor JoJo, and I appreciate you guys for joining me today as we're breaking down today's NBA slate. We have 4 picks for you. Last night we went about 2-2. We gave out Lakers +5 and D'Lo over points. Neither of those hit. Well, we had our chances. I thought D'Lo might get there late, but just didn't quite hit. They were a little bit flat, and the Nuggets came out with a ton of energy. They were locked and loaded. Remind me next year not to bet on the team on ring ceremony night. It wasn't a good idea. So we'll take notes and get ready for that next year. We won't be doing that again. And then in the late game, Devin Booker. Oh, my goodness. That man can play basketball at an insanely high level. He is phenomenal to watch. I absolutely love watching him play. He went over on his points over 26.5. And then the Suns money line was my pick as well. And they won by 4 or 5 points. So a great night of basketball, but today we have 12 games, a full slate. I was able to dig around and find 4 picks that I really liked that'll be given out, and then one of those is a futures play as well. So let's just dive right into it. I've got FanDuel pulled up. We'll hit our first pick, and it is the Pacers over 29.5 first quarter points. I like this for the main reason is Jordan Poole. I think Jordan Poole being on the Wizards is going to elevate their pace of play quite a bit. I think they're going to get up shots, bringing in his Warrior style play. He's going to be chucking. They're going to be moving and grooving, and I think it'll lead to long transition buckets, rebounds, 4 transition plays for the Pacers. The Pacers hit this quite a bit last year. I remember taking it quite a bit. That you just always hit their first quarter over when they played a team like the Wizards or a bad team. Rick Carlisle likes to run. We've got Obi Toppin and Bruce Brown with the addition on added on to the Pacers. I think with their athleticism, they're going to want to get out and transition. I don't think they really want to play a half court offense. I think they want to run and gun, get out and transition, get to the paint, finish, and then knock down from 3 with Buddy and Tyrese Halliburton. I think this is a solid play. I'll take my chances over 29.5. Kuzma is playing, so I don't like that as much. He's a pretty good defender, but I still like it over 29.5. We're rolling with that as our first play. Our second play is Julius Randle over 23.5 points here for the Celtics are going to the Knicks. Randle's hit this in 3 of 4 games last year. It's +100 now. I like it quite a bit. He's a matchup problem for the Celtics as he can play in that mid-range area, and they can't double him very well. He's great at passing out of double team. You just can't double him. I mean, he's 6'9", strong, athletic, can shoot over people. He hit this. He scored 39, 37, 29, and 23 in the 4 games last year. So the one game he didn't get there, he scored 23. So he's right on mark. So I think this line's a little bit low, and I have no problem taking it here tonight against the Celtics. The Celtics are going to be phenomenal to watch. They're so good. After watching them in preseason, it'll be very good to watch them actually play in a real life game, where they're going balls to the walls in the Garden. So this one's a must-see game for me. I'll be definitely watching this one majority of the time. So that's our second play of the night. The third one and final pick for tonight, it's a same-game parlay. We're taking the Rockets money line and the over 220.5. This one's getting gritty right here, okay? I like what the Rockets have, though. Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, some really good players addition that they brought in, Dylan Brooks on the defensive end. And I just don't trust the Magic very much. They have good pieces, but I think their lack of shooting hinders them. And I like what the Rockets have going. I think they're going to play fast. I think the over is definitely in play. And bringing in Fred VanVleet, he likes to push the pace. Jalen Green has never seen a shot he doesn't like. He's going to be getting them up. And then as long as they can control Paulo reasonably well, I think Paulo will have a good night as well. He's in a favorable matchup. So if you wanted to dabble on Paulo Banchero over 33 points, rebounds, and assists, I think that's a fine play as well. So those are our 4 picks for the day. Pacers team total over 29.5. Julius Randle over 23.5 points. The Rockets money line and over 220.5. And as our last pick of the night, it's a futures pick. As I said, it is Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. after watching him play, I just don't see a world unless he gets hurt, which let's pray he does not get hurt. But barring that, I think there's no way he doesn't win Rookie of the Year. I believe it's minus 145 right now. It could be better in some different sports books. Noah suggested taking him as well with CJ Stroud minus 145 or minus 140 to win Rookie of the Year in the NFL. If you parlay those two together, you can get some better odds. I think both of those will hit. So don't hate that at all. Or you could just take Victor minus 145. Some of these places have boosters you can put on it. So do that. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoys the first night of NBA basketball. We'll be locked in, taking notes, getting ready for a long season ahead of us. So don't throw all your bankroll on one bet tonight. Let's be patient. Let's do it the smart way. Let's build our bankrolls up, and let's take Vegas for all they have. So enjoy your night, and we will see you tomorrow.